Hello! This video focuses on Todaiji Temple in Nara, Japan, a city famous for its unique urban environment and the sociability of deer with people. We explore the historical origins of this interaction, while also exploring various aspects of ancient Korea. Before watching, please subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. While Osaka, a popular destination for travelers, offers many places to visit, many cities surrounding Osaka also retain traditional Japanese culture and stories related to ancient Korea. Many visitors to Osaka also visit Kyoto, the millennium-old capital of Japan. They also visit nearby Nara, famous for its great Buddha, Todaiji Temple near the station. They often see numerous deer mingling with people at the temple and its surroundings. However, these deer aren't found throughout Nara. They're not confined to Todaiji Temple either, nor do they roam the area all day. Since most tourists visit the area during the day, it's hard to gauge whether they're local or even wander around at night. Nara Prefecture, next to Osaka, Japan, is dotted with ancient historical sites. Nara City, in particular, was the site of the Heijo-kyo Imperial Palace from 710 to 794 years. Consequently, numerous relics related to ancient Korea remain throughout Nara City. However, deer are absent in the western part of Nara, where Heijo-kyo is located. However, deer are abundant in the eastern part of Nara, centered around Todaiji Temple, and can be seen interacting well with people. Over 1,000 deer are known to live primarily in Nara Park, making it a truly unique urban area. This area is renowned worldwide for its unique sites, including Todaiji Temple, famous for its famous Great Buddha, the Nara National Museum in front of Todaiji Temple, the ancient and grand temple of Kofukuji Temple, the UNESCO World Heritage Site Kasuga Taisha Shrine, the forests surrounding it, and the mountains behind Todaiji Temple. The deer disappear in the evening, but reappear at these historic sites in the morning when the sun sets and tourists begin to flock to the area. Of course, some deer, unable to find their way home at night, linger in village alleys and temples. Even a short distance away, they wander, often becoming a topic of conversation. Now let's explore the story of why so many deer have been living in this area, interacting with people. The numerous shrines you encounter while traveling in Japan have various characteristics, but among them is an animal known as the sacred messenger, which is closest to the shrine's enshrined deity. Each shrine associates its animals with a specific meaning, and they are believed to act as messengers between the gods and humans. Therefore, the numerous fox statues found at Inari shrines, a common sight in Japan, can lead some to mistakenly believe that all shrines in Japan have fox statues. However, each shrine features a different animal. Tenman-gu Shrine, dedicated to the god of learning, has cows scattered throughout the shrine grounds, believed to act as divine messengers. Isonogami Shrine in Nara Prefecture has chickens released into the grounds to symbolize their significance. The deer I'm about to discuss today is an animal associated with the deity of Kasuga Taisha Shrine in Nara City. In Nara City, deer are often seen at Todaiji Temple, famous for its great Buddha. However, the nearby Kasuga Taisha Shrine, a UNESCO World Heritage Site, has a connection with deer, and to this day, deer have been living in the area, familiar to people. Let's explore the origins of this shrine and the stories surrounding it, as told by Kasuga Taisha. It's widely known that Japan currently houses over 100,000 shrines, home to over 8 million deities, and that these deities are worshipped. However, it's known that the worship of these deities has maintained unique traditions, varying by region, clan, and type. However, approximately 1,200 years ago, during the Nara period, centered around Heijō-kyo, present-day Nara, a unified national system was established with the emperor at its apex. Instead of disregarding the deities worshipped by each clan, the emperor unified the nation by allowing the deities to be worshipped in the imperial court. By worshiping their gods together without destroying them, they expanded the tradition of Shinto, a common practice throughout the country, with a spirit of coexistence. Thus, Kasuga Taisha was established as the first shrine to establish its capital in Nara and command the nation. Therefore, Kasuga Taisha accepted the deity Takemigazichi no Mikoto from Kashima, Ibaragi Prefecture, located far north of Tokyo, as his enshrined deity, and built a shrine in present-day Nara City in 768 years. This shrine was then founded with the deity Futsunushi no Mikoto from Katore, Chiba Prefecture, and Ameno Koyane no Mikoto and Himegami from Hiraoka, Osaka Prefecture. Of these four deities, the deity associated with deer is Takemikachichi no Mikoto. Records show that this deity rode a white deer to this shrine from Kashima Shrine, leading to the deer's protection and cherishing as a divine messenger. Today, deer at Todaiji Temple, famous for its great Buddha, are a frequent sight, but even at Kasuga Taisha, adjacent to Todaiji Temple, and still a place of origin, many deer can be seen mingling with people. Remaining Japanese myths related to the origins of the four deities of Kasuga Taisha reveal that the ancestors of the Japanese emperor sent two deities to negotiate the transfer of lands ruled by the descendants of Susanoo, who had moved from Silla's Soshimori to Izumo, Japan. These deities successfully negotiated the transfer of land, and in the myth of the descent of the supreme god, a descendant of the heavenly descendant descended from heaven to the Japanese archipelago. These two deities are credited with establishing peace through effective negotiations, establishing order in Japan. Ameno Goyane no Mikoto, the supreme deity of Japan, is said to have helped Amaterasu emerge from the cave she was trapped in due to conflict in heaven before she crossed over from Silla's Soshimori. In the myth of the heavenly sun, she accompanied Ninigi, the grandson of the gods, to Earth and primarily performed rituals. Himegami, the wife of Ameno Goyane no Mikoto, is known as a wise wife and mother who supported her husband and raised her children well. To summarize, Susanoo, the younger brother of Amaterasu, the supreme deity of Japan, was banished from heaven and descended to Earth. He traveled to Japan via Silla and founded a nation. However, his descendant, Okuninushi, became subject to the descendants of the gods. By collaborating with the two gods who negotiated effectively and with two other gods who were qualified to worship Amaterasu as the supreme deity, the regime of the time established a foundation for its rule over Japan. In the heart of Nara City, a rare sight worldwide, you can see deer and humans harmoniously coexisting. However, if you understand its origins, you'll realize that during the period when Japan was developing its national system, it chose coexistence rather than destruction, unifying the entire nation and creating a system where the nation operated without major discord, centered around the emperor. I will continue to share the surprising and fascinating stories connected to ancient Korea and Japan. If you enjoyed this video, please subscribe, like, and turn on notifications. Please share it often.